Hey everybody, it's the boss lady here coming to you from my vehicle on my way home for a few minutes. Yeah, I have a feeling. I have a feeling. So I'm just going to record this piece because life is real, and I will add it to the other piece on Wednesday. So today is Monday, first day back from spring break, and so I go to the doctor on God, I seem like it's zoomed in. I go to the doctor Wednesday to talk about my cycle. Great, sun's gonna not let me be great. Anyway, my cycle started, so I don't even know if I'll be able to be seen because, you know, I don't know about everybody else and what they do, what they hoo-has and all the things. And when it's that time of the month, go and see the GYN. But baby, listen, I'm not that one. Now, the understanding is, oh, well, that's what their job. That's nasty. Okay? And typically, for me, today is day 2 for me. Day 2 and day 3 are my worst days. To the point that I'm going home from work. It's 11:30 in the morning. And I have been at work, doing what I need to do, go to the bathroom, do what I gotta do, go to the bathroom again, do what I gotta do, to then be standing there having a conversation, and all, excuse my French, hell just broke loose. And before I embarrass myself, I'm going home. Because I'm like, okay, I don't know what the cause of this is, but I feel like I need, and I'm just gonna be blunt and be clear, we all women feel like I need depends. Like, and this is not even fun. This is not a funny situation. Like, for real, like, I'm trying not to even, I'm not even sitting all the way in my seat. Like, that's probably why it seems weird, the angle. Look. And I have on one of the, you know, if you're a cycling woman and you buy pads, I have on the big purple, not the thin, I got the big, thick monsters that go all the way up the back of your butt. I'm not even kidding. I am beyond myself right now. Like, seriously, like this is like 911 got to, yeah. And this is why I'm going to the doctor, because are you serious? Are you serious? Like, there's no way that I just went to the bathroom, not even, we're women, not even 30 minutes ago. Not even 30 minutes ago. I have on a full, Super Plus or whatever it is, the purple Tampax, okay, the big thick. I have on a whole tampon plus the big thick pad, and it feels like a faucet is on. Like, I'm not even kidding. I'm not kidding. Like, oh my God. So I'm gonna talk about my options on Wednesday. Yep. I'm just going to talk about my options. Because at this point, I've never been told I have fibroids. I don't think I have fibroids. I know I have polycystic ovarian syndrome. But this right here that's going on, that's got me all miscombobulated, running home. Like, literally, like, my boss was in a meeting. I was going to interrupt her meeting. That's how bad it was. And I just said, skip it. I text her separately to tell her what's the real. And then I text her and the AP is like, I need to run home. I'll be right back. Type of situation. So let me go in here and put a diaper on. I don't have any. I really don't. But I gotta do something. I don't know if I gotta put on 2 pads. 2? So I'm thinking, honestly, this might sound weird, gross, whatever, but I think I'm gonna take the pads and put one with the butterfly wings, or butterfly butt this way, and then one, you know, separate, do it the opposite way to give me full coverage. Like, I feel like I really need to go to the pharmacy and buy a packet of Depends. And this is crazy to me. I am like beyond myself. But anyway, this is the beginning of who knows what's going to happen on Wednesday. Okay, real quick. The emergency was averted, thank God. Oh, Lord. But I still had to handle business, but so emergency was averted, but I did secure myself a little more because I don't have diapers, but I feel like I got on one. How about that? So the conversation with the GYN on Wednesday will be addressing what's going on. You know, do we need to do an ultrasound? Because I don't want to just be like, oh yeah, just schedule surgery. You know what I mean? I do want to, you know, weigh my options. What are my options? You know, is hysterectomy the only option? Can I do possibly an ablation? I refuse to do birth control because my body don't react. No. Look, I'm already heavy enough. I don't need nothing else to, you know, make me gain any more weight. So, you know, I mean, there's some things I will do. There's some things I won't do. Now, do I really want to have surgery? No. Because I'm terrified of needles, don't like pain. But do I think that's the best case scenario? Are we at that point? Possibly. Hey, everybody. So it's Wednesday, and I am on my way to the doctor. I have all types of apprehensions right now. God, my hands are ashy again. Jeez. Yeah, I have a lot of apprehension right now. I have a lot of apprehension right now. I don't know how to feel, what to feel, none of the things. My boss was telling me I should have probably brought my mom with me. One, because, you know, mom has been through things, not to put mama's business out there, but my mom has had a hysterectomy, so, okay. We don't know if I'm at that point yet. We'll find out. But, at any rate, I just, you know, but just having like another female, especially someone who knows me and can listen more than, you know, but listen, I know how to listen. I haven't got this far in my medical life, okay, to not. So it's just, you know, it's a lot of things. We'll see what she says, you know, I don't know, but you know, I'm not been there, done that, got a t-shirt, don't want it, right? As far as like, I don't want to be given Provera to, oh, well, this will help lessen it. No, it makes it worse. And if you don't know what Provera is, sorry, that's my job. If you don't know what Provera is, it's a pill form of a DNC. So what I'm looking for with the doctor today is 1, solution, 2, resolution, 3, don't just pacify me with medication. Like, you know, let's handle this. Let's take care of it. I was praying about it last night. You know, just thinking about it and stuff. And, you know, my hope and my prayer is that, 1, I don't want the doctor to just be like, oh, yeah, let's just go ahead and take you to surgery. You know what I mean? That, number 1. But number 2, you know, if there is a less invasive procedure that can be done to hopefully give me less drama, okay, I'm willing to try it. You know, I feel like hysterectomy is the extreme. So I know there is another procedure that I could have that it's still a procedure, but it's less downtime. I guess you could say. So I'm back and I'm done. I was going to sorry about that. I was going to record the conversation, but my emotions took over and I actually could not record. So I thought it had been 2 years since I saw the doctor. It's been 3. Yeah, it's been 3. And now that I think about it, she's right. Yeah, because my accident was in 21. And y'all, give me a second.
What's the message?
Yes, I need you to go with me.
Yes, I need you to go with me. Ready to send it?
Yes.
Okay, it's sent.
Sorry about that. That was my mama. So anyway, my emotions got the best of me. And after it was weird, like, I don't even know. Let me just back it up. Okay, so I check in, pay my copay. They send me upstairs and I sit down. This lady asked me, was I somebody else? And I said, no. And she said, who are you here to see? And I'm like, I don't know. I can't remember. Because at this point, my anxiety was through the roof. So I'm like, I don't know. Probably shouldn't have. Sorry. Let me see if I can. I don't know. If I turn this off, will it? Maybe that will keep it from sounding out. But anyway, so the lady comes back and she's like, she's like, you know, I wonder if I put it on mute, will that help? Okay, so it says auto muted. That way I can still have my maps. She comes back and gets me, and then like I'm trying to talk to her because she's asking me a question, and so I'm answering her, and she's kind of like talking over me. This is the nurse, not the doctor. And but she gets the information, everything's good. They take my blood pressure. I was expecting my blood pressure to be what it was last week when I went. I thought it was gonna be like 170 over, you know, whatever, but it wasn't. I thought the mute would work. Guess not. Sorry guys, let me turn it off. So the doctor comes in and she said, good to see you, haven't seen you in, and I said, yeah, 2 years. She said 3. I said 2. She said 3, 2022. I was like, I said, it's been since 2022? She said, She said, and we had a talk, and I said, and I chickened out. I said, I got scared and I, didn't go forward. And she said, so what's going on? And we're all ladies here, so I'm going to just be candid and tell you, And so she was like, so what's going on? And she said, are your periods better, the same, or worse? And I said, worse. She said, And I said, I was scared to go through with this hysterectomy, but, I was wondering if there was anything like less invasive. And she said, you're at the point of you need to have the surgery. She said, because of your history, you need to have a biopsy done. And then I'm still going to refer you to the next doctor, because depending on how that biopsy comes back, then that at that point will determine. Well, no, she said after me, you're gonna get the biopsy. When I get the results of the biopsy, then you're gonna go see the next doctor, who is the surgeon. Depending on my results of the biopsy, the surgeon may or may not be able to do the surgery, and then I may have to go to oncology. And I don't want nobody in the comments to say, calm down, you carting the horse, you counting the cart before the horse. I don't want to hear none of that. Let me feel my feelings, okay? Because my feelings are valid and my feelings are real and they're raw right at the moment. But she said, oh Jesus. She said, they want to do a biopsy of the lining of my uterus because, several years ago I had a biopsy done of the cervix and I was like one step from cancer. So, and I had to have a procedure done called a cold cone knife procedure. And so I have like little to no cervix. So the doctor back then said if I was to get pregnant, I would be on total bed rest or potential just miscarry. So as you see, Miss Peanut is the last. And this was like 7 years after Miss Peanut that I had that procedure done, about 6 to 7 years anyway. So, and truth be told, I should have had a hysterectomy done in 2014 when my gynecologist at that time presented to me, and I chickened out then too. Now there is no chickening out. There is just prayers and good faith that all will work out and be okay. So because I'm currently on my cycle, I couldn't have the pelvic exam done today, but she was fine with that because I have to have my ultrasound like right after my cycle is done. So before I had turned the camera on, I made my biopsy appointment, ultrasound appointment, and so I go next Monday on the 14th. So the chimes that you were hearing, that was my mom contacting me, asking me if I wanted her to go with me. And so I left that in the video. Yes, you heard me say, yes, I need you to go. Like for real. Just, and so I had told her, I said, I will call you after work because she's at church right now. So I know my mama is praying for me because I can't right now. And she knows how I am. So I know she's already, oh, Jesus. And so I explained to the doctor, I said, after this biopsy, how soon? Because I have a graduating senior and I have to be there for my senior. Like, there is no question of, oh no, no. Listen, I will go in diapers to be at my baby's graduation. I will not. So she said, because you work for a school and you're already gonna be off, it would be best to do it like no sooner graduation is done, basically, like for real. So yeah, so I'm gonna try to see. And then I asked about, how recovery, she said it all depends on the biopsy. If the biopsy says we good, then more than likely it'll be laparoscopic, 2 to 4 week downtime. If it says we not good, then 4 to 6 weeks, 4 to 8 weeks. Because I told her, I said, I go back to work in August and I would prefer not to miss work, because at that point I'm gonna need my money, I'm just listen. Oh, Jesus. Sorry for all the ugly cries. But, yeah. And I told her, I said, and I'm trying to think about, get it done after graduation is over and all the things, because then I, you know, I want to be able to be okay to get Miss Peanut ready for college in August. My husband's just not responding. But like the other day, I told him, I said, I'm ready for this to be over. Because, like, I didn't even cook dinner for my husband Monday night. He didn't know what was going. He thought I was like being honorary or what. Like, I was knocked out. Like, just, I can't. I'm just gonna put it like this. I'm gonna be very blunt with y'all. My period is so bad that I have period panties. I have the biggest pads that they sell in the store, and tampons. Like, you know, there's the always number 5s. They're the purple, and they come in a thin and a thick. I have the thick, y'all. For the last, sorry, the camera cut, which probably was a good thing. But anyway, I just was trying to give y'all like a try to get you to understand like what I'm going through. You know, wearing period panties, okay? Wearing the biggest pads you can find in the store, the always purple. Wearing 2 of them. One going up the back all the way to the waistband, and all the way going up the front to the waistband to protect my clothes, as well as the purple tampon. That's the ultra super plus. It's like the super, like there's green, there's orange, and then there's purple. Whatever the purple is, it's the ultra biggest one, or super, I don't know. So anyway, but yeah, but I definitely, I need my mom to be there, you know, because, I'm wondering if my dad could drop my mom off to me, as opposed to me leaving work, having to go get her, and then double back. So I'm gonna, when I talk to my mom later, I will just ask that question, if it's okay, if he could bring her to me to work, because we gotta go to St. Paul, and I'm like, I don't know where that's at. So, you know, my appointment's at 9:20 on Monday for the biopsy, and you know, I'm already back at work, and I probably should have took a minute. I probably should have took a minute. I'm gonna reach out to my coworker, and I'm just gonna, I don't know. Well, my boss is leaving. She's got to leave like right at the end of the day. But Jesus, keep me near the cross. Lord help. Lord help. That's all I can say is Lord help right now. So I'm the baby of the group. I'm always the baby of the group with my coworkers, and you know, because like my boss is 50, and I don't know how old my other coworker is, but you know, when we were talking about it, I was just like, I was trying to, you know, and even my doctor, she was like, with your family history and you being the last one, she said, yeah, you're the baby. She said, but she said, look at it this way, you made it to the age you are. So, oh, Jesus. Oh. And I don't want to go in there just all red eye and whatever, and it's lunchtime, so I came to talk to my boss. But my boss already knows, because I've already texted her, because I started crying in the room, and I said, I'm here, I'm waiting to see the doctor. I said, but can you please pray, because I'm so emotional right now. Oh, Jesus, help me, Father God. Oh. So my mom knows, my sister knows, my eldest child knows, and my boss, and my husband. I gotta tell Miss Peanut, but I didn't want to text that to Miss Peanut. Miss Peanut, you know. So, I'm gonna tell her I'll tell her face to face. Hopefully by the time she comes down, because she'll be coming to me in an hour. And hopefully by then I will be in a better headspace. But, oh God. Oh, Jesus, get it together. Get it together, get it together. Ooh. I'm probably going to reach out to my first lady, too. This is the time when I really wish that we still had our church home. But I'm probably going to reach out to her and ask her when we could, you know, when would be a good time for me to come over. And I want to sit with her and Pastor and just have them pray for me. Because I need all the prayers I can get right now. And like I said, you know, this is not tears of, oh, I have ye a little faith. No, there's faith there. But I'm in my feelings and I have the right to feel the way I feel. So just let me be. I don't know. I'll have to do a different video. Because I won't be able to vlog on the way there now with Mom in the car. She'll be like, what? You know. But I'll tell you guys how that went. Because I'm a little traumatized and scared about that too. I can tell you, I have to take a medication the night before that's supposed to soften the cervix. So that way they can go in and do the biopsy of the lining. They got to put a catheter in. And then, so I have to take this medicine the night before. I got to go pick up from the pharmacy. And then 2 hours before the procedure, I got to take some pain medication to try to, you know, already kind of, I guess you'd say, numb me. She said it's going to be some cramping. And I'm like, Lord help. And then she kind of ticked me out because she was like, well, you're used to cramping. And I'm thinking to myself, like, but you know what? I have anxiety medicine too. So that will help. And I will take that as well, just to, you know, and she said that when I talked to the lady, she said it's a 40-minute appointment. So, yeah. Oh God. Oh God. Oh God. So not only do I need to spring clean, you know what I mean? But I need to spring clean. I need to deep clean. I need to make sure there's food in the house, you know, that they can, you know, fix and what. Yeah. And remember, my family don't like cats. So it's not like my mom could come and what, because, you know, I mean, she will. And I mean, we could just put Pepper up, you know, during the day and stuff. But I might have to give my mom my card so that she can, you know, go back and forth and take Peanut back and forth to work and stuff. Oh my God. Oh Jesus. Lord help. Lord help. Okay, I can't think about this right now. The surgery's at least 2 months away. So let me just get my head in the game and go back to work. I will see you guys in another video. Bye.